Okay, Coach, it is most likely the final go-around here in this building, but the NFL playoffs have come to sold-out Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports.
Let's go, let's go! You're set. Can I see? Check Mike the left. Coming to you, coming to you.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. He'll have a first down past the 40. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. John Ross, 75 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Stills the intended target. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset. Second and goal at the 2-yard line. Watch the eye. Deuce, 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 deuce. 55.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Ebukam coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. The last drive, remember, similar situation. They've got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Flushed out right. It's complete. Stills. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Check. Slam.
On third down, Jackson rolling to his right. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He finds an opening past the 40. Cut back. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. Christian McCaffrey. 75 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down now, it's Allen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Here's Allen. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller. A 7-yard pickup.
They go play action with Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Watson, he'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Out of of the pistol. McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. To throw is Watson. He's got it. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
McCaffrey following the penalty, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-7. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. To throw on third down. Jackson steps away to his left. The ball comes out. And picked up by the Chargers.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down, and he's got this down to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Jackson, they'll buy some time right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 35 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
I'm coming after you.
They'll try and sneak it. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
24.
From the 38, Watson flush to his right. He'll run it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now a stoppage here for an injury. And oh boy, that looks to be the quarterback, Watson. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now 2nd and 6.
Tight end Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. 6-6. Pull it high. Get it.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Out of the gun, Hill. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Christian McCaffrey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 at a Raider first down. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports Halftime Report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. The open man is Westbrook. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. D.D. Westbrook, 46 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Jackson now escaping the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Echo. Check back 11. I got him.
Hill going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey. Check Mike 11. Silver.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Check Mike 11.
From the gun, here's Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll roll them out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He was looking that time for Stills. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From midfield now on 2nd down. Hill, he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. John Ross, as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, baby.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson on the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Jackson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson dancing to his left. He's got it to Hilton. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lavonte David able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lavonte David able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Hey, exit.
It's 4th down.
Go.
And they are going for it. Here's Hill. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. McCaffrey. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Hill. Flush to his right. Open man is QT, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. On first down, it's Hill.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Everyone got four down.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go.
They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Everson Griffin picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now it's Jackson.
I know we love our jobs.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Antoine Woods in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. On second down, it's Hill. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Jackson, and this is going to be incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Check. Lucky. Bravo. Yo, go. It's just me and you. Greystone, travel. Hey, check. Cut. Check right to left. Tackles. Hey, Haywood. Go.
On 4th down, Hill. And that is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's go. Go to base.
They go play action here on first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that. Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run with McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. They'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
70, Indy.
Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. He'll pitch it back, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
Pilot, 64, weak. Go. Now. Go, go. 9-14, 9-14. Ready.
To throw is Hill. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Jackson being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And now look at him go. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that